another video from OBTutoring. Today we're going to look at standard form, start from the basics and work all the way to a worded problem. If you like the video, please subscribe. There will be loads more coming your way, and hopefully this helps you towards your GCSE. So let's make a start. So we have standard form, which is a number between 1 and 10, times by 10 to the power of something, okay? And we can put this in an ordinary number by doing these steps. So we rewrite this number here. Now we're going to move the decimal place to the right 6 times because that is the power. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our decimal place now will be there. Where there is a dip, we put a 0. So it gives us an answer of 9516 followed by 3 zeros. Now that is that number in ordinary form. We can also do the same here. So we're going to put this in standard form. So it's going to be times 10 to the power of something. Now we need a number in front of times 10 between 1 and 10. So we write our number out. Now where would we put a decimal place in this number to give us a number between 1 and 10? Well, we'd put it between the 7 and the 2. So the number in front of 10 becomes 7.24. And to figure out what the power is, now because it's a decimal, I know it's going to be to the power of negative something. Let's see how many spaces I move from my original decimal place to my new one. 1, 2. And it's to the power of negative 2. Now this one here, we're going to write as an ordinary number. I know it's going to be a decimal because I've got a negative power. So therefore I write my original number out. And I'm going to move this to the left 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my decimal place will now be here. So wherever there's a dip, I put a 0. And obviously a placeholder 0 before the decimal. So the answer is 0.00000512. Yeah, again, we're going to write this in standard form. Now, because it's not a decimal, it's a quite a large number. I know it's going to be times 10 to a positive power. We write down the number we have been given. Now, the decimal place at the moment is here. We need it somewhere where it would make a number between 1 and 10. So it needs to go there. So we know it's going to be 5.6. Let's count how many jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's to the power of 6. Now that is in standard form. Over here then, we are going to be dividing. So we have this number here. So what happens is we can divide the numbers in front together. So in brackets 8.694 divided, and we know we're dividing because of here, by 6.21. And then that's going to be times by 10. We need to also divide powers of 10. So divide by 10 to the power negative 3. So when we divide these numbers, we can put them in the calculator, we get 1.4. And if we look at the powers of 10, well, we can actually use the indices rule. So when we're dividing and the base numbers are the same, we actually take away the power. So it becomes 2 take away 3, 2 take away negative 3. So we end up adding those powers. So it's times 10 to the power of 5. Now that is a correct answer because 1.4 is between 1 and 10. This one here, we follow the same process. So it's 6.3 times 2.5. We times the numbers together. This time we are times in. And then it's going to be times 10 to the power something. If we've got 10 to the power 5 times 10 to the power of negative 2, we will calculate that bit second. So 6.3 times 2.5 gives us an answer of 15.75. And we're going to times by 10 to the power 5 add negative 2 is 5 take away 2, which is 3. then we need this between 1 and 10 at the moment. This isn't our correct answer, so we need to remove the decimal place once to the left. So we've divided that number by 10. If we divide that number by 10, we need to add a power to this side, so it is now equal. And that is our final answer. This one here, we're looking at the diameter of Neptune and the diameter of Mars. We need to calculate the difference between the diameter of Neptune and the diameter of Mars. So the difference means we're taking away. So we have 5.0 times 10 to the power of 4. And we're taking away the diameter of Mars, which is 6.8 times 10 to the power of 3. Now we can't actually take away yet because our powers are different. So we can change this one to get it to 10 to the power of 4. Okay, now if I add a power of 10, okay, that means I need to divide 6.8 by a power of 10. So that becomes 0.68, and that is equivalent, but now it's to a power of 4. So therefore my new calculation is 5.0 times 10 to the power of 4, take away 0.68 times 10 to the power of 4. And now I can simply do 5.0 take away 0.68, which gets me an answer of 4.32. And then the power stays as times 10 to the power of 4. Thank you for watching. Keep watching keep watching out for my future videos, and let's hopefully get you across the line for your GCSE in the next few weeks. Thanks again for watching. Take care.